Welcome back, everyone, to another Saturday evening live stream. Today, I will be doing a one-on-one convoy with Lurch, who's here in the
I
Discord with
have
me right
waited.
now.
I have waited a long time for this moment.
Apparently, we have that to look forward to. That and some dad jokes. I forget what the one was. That's all right. So let's see who's here early on time. Of course, Lurch is here early and on time. Dr. Jones was here early. Ken Beard was here early. Susan is here early. Bro is here. Or is he? And if he's not, he'll probably be back. Yeah, Bilbo Baggins. What was it? There and back again. That's what it was. And Shorty is here checking in. Nightbot is here, so watch your P's and Q's. Turn off that caps lock key. And don't spit out too many emojis or vomit all over the live chat like Nightbot is doing right now. Matthew Roth is here. Welcome. All right, let me do some shout outs quick, and then we're going to get this party started. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog 3436, our top ETS driver for January 2023. Isabella Hagloff. Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, is here. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February 2023, Bill Welburn. Nicholas Triple XN, Susan Arthur, our top Euro truck driver for May 2023. Glad you made it, Susan. Simple Sim 72, welcome to the stream. XLT 588 Gaming, Omega Sunrise, our top ATS driver for January 2024. Norwegian trucker Nicholas, Big Al 2424, our top ATS driver for March 2025, and our top ATS driver for all of 2023. Trucker King 2010. I gotta check on something for him. Tasmified. Johnny Hansen. Jaffo is here. Welcome. Lobo 1G, our top ETS driver for July 2024. Pugwash, our top Euro truck driver for April 2024. Wim55, our top ATS driver for March 2024. And there's Big Al. I just realized, Al, the reason I hesitated after reading your name is that we haven't resolved anything that we're going to do for you being top driver last month. Anyway, I think you said you were going to ponder that a bit. Carlin, Taurusev Ice Bear, top Euro truck driver for August 2023. FTG Mike B, David Long, aka Shorty, Space Cadet Shorty, our top Euro truck driver for September 2024. Shorty hasn't been doing any re-entries in a while. Probably finally just had enough of that, trying to get back on the servers. Hunter Toller, our top ETS driver for August 2024, and our most recent real-life truck driver in our community. Yep, we'll send DM shortly. Awesome. Okay, so it's dark up in here. So Lurch and I are actually, I will show you where Lurch and I are. We are in Boise, Idaho. And we have a load that is going to take us to Yakima. There it is. And the reason why we have a load going to Yakima is because Lurch requested, or it indicated that he was interested in driving up and down the Cabbage Pass Hill. So we have a load that's going to cause us to drive up that way and then go down Cabbage. And then presumably we'll grab something and go the other way. That's our plan. And Lurch, why don't you share with the audience why you wanted to do that?
Oh, with you being originally from that area and having driven it in your truck many times in real life, I figured why not have you share some interesting facts about Cabbage Hill.
Oh, facts. You want facts. I thought you wanted stories. I
Well,
got
we could have
stories.
share stories too.
um, and I was actually going to try and dig up some video of my drives over, up and down Cabbage. Unfortunately, I ran out of time. I almost fell asleep on the couch in the living room between the streams, which is why I was late getting this one posted because I forgot. And then I woke. Well, I didn't fall asleep, but I was nearly there. Um, when my chin hit my chest, I figured it's time to get up. All right, so it's darkish. Yeah, so let me fix that. You ready for a flash? There it
I'm
is.
still in camera mode, so it won't happen until I exit.
Right. So, here we are. This is a curious thing. Have I missed this all along? I I've never noticed before that the name of the place we're visiting is on the ground. Now that, if I go out of camera mode, that is, well, you can't see it, but that's where the check-in point is for this shipper, but I never remember seeing that before. So have I just been missing that all this time? Welcome back, Adam. So we're gonna go get loaded, and we believe this is going to be a dynamic loading. So Lurch, go ahead and roll on up and get your, what are we getting? Grain.
Yeah, so we apologize if your pictures get a little bit grainy.
There it is, the first dad joke. Let's see. Now, we, according to our viewpoint, from, well, your viewpoint is mine. His top is still on, but for him, it's off, and mine is off. I don't see anything happening. Is that? Okay, now I see
It's
your
going for
top is
me.
off. Okay.
Load in progress is 44%.
Oh, as I get closer, your top is back on.
Well, it's loading the second half now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I guess you don't see it for the other people. That's interesting. The audience should see mine load.
Oh, shut it, Granny.
Pugwash is here. I didn't expect to see you, Pugwash. That you're out doing family stuff. Matthew, my pusher axle is up, but I am going to lower it because this is kind of a heavy load. 57,330 pounds heavy.
Jeremy Smith is here and says hi.
Hello, Jeremy. Welcome to the stream. Pugwash has been out drinking.
Wayne
Hi.
Brown says hi.
Wayne, welcome to the stream. Shouldn't be that heavy yet. There we go.
Oh,
Hey.
I don't see any loading going on.
All right, it works in
My end.
photo mode, by the way. I mean, seeing my own in photo mode works.
Nope, your cover's still on.
Okay. So you can only see your own then. Well, at any rate, it's a nice feature, the dynamic loading.
Wayne asks, how are you doing that job? Because when I do it, it does not work for me.
Did you use your own trailer?
Daniel Henderson says, hello, Boomer, in chat.
Hello, Daniel. Welcome back to the stream.
Sure, some of you may be wondering, why does he have a skin? He's never been a top driver.
Huh.
Well, this was a special skin because I'm one of the founding members of BTT. Who founded the VTC, all the initial founding. How many of us were there?
Well, I don't know that that's correct. I believe the answer is that because you're doing other things, and I wanted to reward you for, you read the chat a lot. Because Susan didn't get one for that reason, and she was also a founding member. Let's see. I guess I'll go up here and just turn around.
It says, yes, I do, but it doesn't work for me.
Oh, looks like I can get around this way. I didn't think we could do that. Well, Wayne, I don't think it does it on every load. But it's got to be for certain types, and it has to be the right kind of trailer, and it has to be your trailer.
Billy's back.
Hey, Willie. That's right. You are the voice of the BTT, at least in my streams.
GBM Gaming and Auto Dips says, good evening, you fine people.
Hey, welcome. Dr. Jones, I want to thank you again for pointing out JC Drive's 5-star drive. I'm going to need a little more room to swing wide. It's a trailer. I'll look for that, Adam. But back to Lurch's situation, there is some truth to him being a founding member, which I will show you in just a moment. There we go. So on my truck, my driver number is 001 because I am the founder, and Lurch's number is 003. Actually, I thought it was 4. That must be Pilot. You're a little quicker than Pilot. But Susan is 7, if I'm not mistaken. 5 Hughes, welcome to the stream. Okay, and since we're doing this, I'll just show you. See, Lurch is really into weather. It's kind of a hobby for him. I'll let him explain that.
Yeah, I went to college up in on the shores of Lake Superior to study meteorology. And I'm pretty big into severe weather and watching
Hmm.
coverage from around the nation.
Yeah, so if you want to know anything about the weather, especially in the US, Lurch is the go-to guy. He's got the answers. So, Trucker King created this custom skin for him uh, to feature the lightning, and it's one of the early skins. And actually, he told me recently it's one of his favorite projects. So he really, really likes how it turned out, and it did turn out really well. And the other reason, oh yeah, and it's got his catchphrase on the back. You want to repeat that?
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't come through very good because it's low pitch.
Yeah.
Um,
You rang.
yeah, and yeah, Lurch was involved in some of the early streams that we did to promote the VTC, so that kind of was one of the reasons why. But also because he is the voice of my live streams when it's not my voice. Let's see. If you feel it, Lurch, chase it. Lurch is the weatherman. Yeah. Okay, so
Got a
let's take a.
BS in meteorology.
Ah, oops, wrong thing. So let's take a look at the map.
Thank you, Adam. All credit goes to TK.
We are going to follow the red line, and we're going to go to Cabbage. And so we're going to cross over into Oregon at Ontario. And I guess that's about it. Without further ado, let's get the road. Let's see. I'm gonna back up so you can make this turn a little easier. Plus, we're just a little too close, closer than I meant to be. All right, that should work. And we've got mostly, actually, we don't have a fresh clock now. I've only got 7 hours left. I'm going to have to stop and get a coffee somewhere.
I'm showing 26 minutes of real time.
Yeah, I got 27, but I'm just looking at the clock. Game clock, or my logbook clock. Because that's more relevant. And by the way, let's see. We were talking about this earlier. I am dropping the pusher axle to carry this extra weight. Because it is pretty heavy.
I think you're going to hit that red light.
Yep, it's already red.
Oh, so's the one at the
Thank you, Clive.
ramp.
We've got some pretty good, talented people in our community. For the VTC, we do have some generic company truck skins, but people have an opportunity to win their own custom truck skin, and our art staff create some interesting designs.
I got the green here, so I'm just going to slow roll down the ramp.
People get to decide, what they want, a theme for their truck or trailer. The only other requirement is that we do have certain things that we do, like we've got the Trucknado logo on the sides. We've got the truck numbers in a certain place on the nose, just like in real life. And we've got other little details, which I don't see at the company name. Plus, and mine's missing it right now, but the IFTA sticker, which is the International Fuel Taxing Authority decal that you get for your truck every year to prove that you're registered with IFTA. I'm turning onto the on-ramp. We do a lot of detail like that. At least that's on the U.S. trucks. That IFTA sticker thing doesn't apply to Euro trucks.
Catcracker says, so for Lurch's skin, do you have to have his skin in your mods for it to show up on your computer?
Yeah, we have a mod for the custom truck skins. And all of our skins are in there. We've also got a second one. Well, actually, all the generic skins are in that mod as well. And that's just for people who have access to the custom skins. I'm rolling up on you.
I saw that.
But when someone joins our VTC, once they have a probationary period, but once they meet our minimums, which is 2 months of driving, meeting our minimums, then they have access to the generics, company skins.
Right lane ends. JBM says, never did the VTC thing. I'm an owner-operator.
It can be fun. I mean, you know, we have dedicated servers that we're on a dedicated server for our community. You don't have to be in the VTC to utilize it, though. Anybody can join in our convoys, unless it's a special convoy. Like this is a special convoy. Lurrch won the option of having this convoy or another custom skin for a truck or a trailer. Your first custom skin would be a truck. And then you have the option for an additional truck or to customize a trailer.
Ron Nagayan says, hi-oh.
Hi-oh back.
Troy Vlog Channel says, can I join you?
No, you cannot. This is a private convoy. All of my convoys are private, but you can earn a place into one of these live stream convoys by joining our community and working your way through our convoys. But this is a one-on-one convoy with Lurrch. He won this convoy as a
runners-up drawing.
Runners-up drawing, thank you. I don't know why I was choking on that. And that's part of the VTC.
If you're asking about joining VTC, yes, you can.
Links in the description below. But you do need to be a member of our Discord. What?
Link also in the description below.
Yes. So by the way, we have crossed into Oregon, and we've already passed Ontario. We're climbing up this foothill, and then we're going to go down on the other side.
And Beard says, good fun.
We do have a lot of fun.
Low traffic, right lane coming up. And slow traffic in front of me now. That moved over.
Coming up on your right while I slow down. So this is one of our trailer designs.
Loading green box just went by.
I guess maybe I should take out the BTT. Well, I don't want to do that because then I'll see a green box from somebody. Was it a long or short green box?
It was like a truck and trailer.
Yep. Okay, that's the truck hunt mod. I still have it in.
Adam says, I forgot there's an Ontario, Oregon.
Yep. Ontario, Oregon, Ontario, California, which is not in the game, and Ontario, Canada.
And the slow traffic just moved. Oh, he's playing slalom now.
Which I think is a province and not a city. Yep, he's going back and forth.
Snake.
There's one of our company trailers down there. I suppose it's a green box for you.
I didn't see.
Okay, it was down below. I knew what you meant, Adam. I was just pointing out the fact that there's one in California.
All right. Got past him.
Beep beep.
Adam says that's the province where Toronto is.
Yep. Also the province where Rick Rashid is. And Big Al. Guinness. I love me some Guinness. It's like coffee, but foamy. Okay, this guy between us is just jumping back and forth.
Greg Olray says hello.
Hey, Greg. Welcome back. So, do you have any questions about this part of the run? Not cabbage yet, but we're working our way there.
Not really.
Okay.
No traffic, right lane.
Well, I gotta slow down for the curves anyway. By the way, how heavy is your load?
50,715.
Okay, mine's more. I just saw a green box go by. A long one. So you must have something in that I don't. I'm gonna call you Casey Jr. now. So this part of the road is just like this in real life. You gotta slow down for those curves. And then we start climbing up the hill again. So if you want to see what this looks like in real life, go through my channel library and search for cabbage. I have been up and down this. I've been up and down this road dozens of times, more than I can count. Welcome, Joshua. Should I say welcome back?
I was just wondering, why is cabbage called cabbage?
Yeah, I don't remember. I can't remember if it had something to do with the name of somebody who was here or died here, or if it had to do with somebody growing cabbages up here, a farmer. I don't remember. There's actually a Wikipedia article about it.
Way station coming up.
They also call this Dead Man's Pass because somebody died. I got red. There's a rest area up ahead if you want to just cruise through that. Oh, by the way, let's both do that and get a coffee.
Yeah. Go on ahead and find that. I'll wait for you there.
Many years ago, when there were still wagons and such up here, I believe that somebody lost control and died. £97,732. That's a lot. It's actually a pretty good view up here. I don't know what this guy's doing, but he's in my way. He's probably trying to find a place to park, but he can't because there's an Aldi truck in the way. Adam, we were not talking about the Oregon Trail. However, this is part of the Oregon Trail. I can't get between you and that guy. Why don't you grab your coffee and then pull out of there, and I'll pull in, use your spot. So Interstate 84, which is what we're driving on, is historically U.S. Highway 30. And before that, it was the Oregon Trail. And seeing as how I'm from this area, not here, but the Seattle area, I'm not getting a trigger. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, I had to be pretty far up.
One side of, well, I tell you, my mother's mother, my maternal grandmother's family, her grandparents immigrated to Oregon on the Oregon Trail in, I believe, the 1840s. And they did go to Oregon. My grandmother's parents, I don't know how it came to be, but they later settled in Eastern Washington. My grandmother actually was born in Yakima, which is where we're headed right now. She was born in that hospital there in Yakima, but they were, and that was in like 1917. They were from a little settlement called Sunnyside, which we will, it's not visible in the game, but there's a, I believe there's a sign indicating it, because it really exists. So now, I don't know about you, Lurch, but I'm riding my Jake all the way down.
We've just been kind of cruising. Made it to 53 before you started talking.
Yeah, I'm only doing 43. Because one thing you want to do is manage your speed going down this hill. And use your Jake brake to do it, and not your foot pedal. So we're at the bottom here. I have literally seen trucks sitting on the shoulder here at the bottom of the hill, and their brakes are smoking. Adam, this is a different Interstate 84. This part of Interstate 84 ends in Utah. So it's interesting that Interstate 84 has actually got a big gap in it. It just dead ends at Interstate 80 in Utah. And then it starts back up again out east.
Asmified says, according to the Troutdale, Oregon website, the mountain was renamed Cabbage Hill because local farmers grew a lot of cabbage there back in the late 1800s and early 1900s.
That's what I thought. I knew there was a page for it. Does it include the story? Does it include the story of why it's also known as Dead Man Pass?
Not on that page, but I could find it.
Yeah.
It drops to 60. Welcome to
Did you say that was the well, actually it drops to 60 on this stretch of road in Oregon. I don't know why. It seems to me it's 65 in real life. I could be wrong though. But yeah, once we cross into Washington, definitely 60. Troutdale, which is a suburb of Portland, so they would have a history of it.
Loading green box in front of me. Slow.
I got a red. There's...
And it's pulling triples.
Yep, that's from the BTT truck hunt mod.
I'll just kind of roll along on the shoulder at about 30 while you're in there.
Oh, I don't know why that happened.
Wait, what happened?
I was trying to upshift into fifth and it went into first. It does it every once in a while, so I must not have hit the paddle properly. Joshua, I would say that the drive through Colorado, it just like in the game, it's beautiful. And the drive to Seattle is beautiful too. I mean, it looks like this, a lot of it. Oh, I forgot about the 60 speed limit. So the town of Sunnyside is near here. I gotta try to remember to watch for the sign. And if you ever watched any of my real life trucking videos when I drove through this area, you know it looks just like this. I think this is the Sunnyside area.
Yakima X2 exits. Exiting here at Union Gap.
I remember one of the first videos that I watched of this, of ATS, was from Jeff Favignano. Or I guess I watched a few of them, but anyway, I remember that he actually delivered to the place. Well, I don't know if it's the same place we're going, because we're going to BNSF, so I think he delivered to another place here in Yakima. So it's like going way back a ways. Let's see. You're right, Shorty. That part of the Oregon Trail is a hidden road. Dead Man's Pass came from 1878 during the Bannock War between the U.S. government and the Bannock, Paiute, and Shoshone tribes. Native American ambushes killed multiple wagon riders there. Okay, I didn't realize that the Native Americans were involved in that story. I do remember that it had something to do with wagon drivers. Drovers, I think. Alright, lost my the gearing there. I'm trying to do too many things at once. So Lurrch is up here delivering. We've got a different delivery spot, but I gotta go around. Mike Kildare. I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow. So we did not get a dynamic unload. That's unfortunate. Somebody has subscribed. Mike Kildare, welcome to the adventure. I thought you were a subscriber before. Bear with me a moment. There we go. All kind of thrown off here. Edmund, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream, I should say. I think you were here yesterday. Susan Arthur, 30 months of flatbedder.
Park your load and do some more shout outs. I'm going to step away a moment.
All right. Yeah, I haven't done any since before we hooked our load or got our load. Oh, road trip nerd is here. All right, let me get some shout outs done. Let's see. Let me get out of here first. Get into camera mode. And well, we'll wait for Lurch to come back. I'll do shout outs. So, JJ Man 1982, Thor Rasmussen, our top Euro truck driver for January 2025. And our top Euro truck driver for all of 2023, Nick, David H74, RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March 2023. Troken, Pilot Bro 39, Douglas Williams, JC Drives, our top Euro truck driver for March 2025. Thomas Berger, Matthew Roth, Doom 3, Lee01 Mister, Phantom 6767, our top Euro truck driver for October 2024. Jennifer Roth, Colin Percival, Pancake Man, Ryan, Dr. Jones, our top Euro truck driver for February 2025, and our top Euro truck driver for all of 2024. Road Trip Nerd, Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, Lord Dragon, QA Library, Donald William, Ken Maselman, Tom Freer, the Gigliottis, Giggity, Davkin, the Stony Tony Show. All right, that was just me. Every time I read the Gigliottis, I keep thinking of Quagmire. Giggity. JBVHD, Luis Campos, Liao Chongshun, Jonathan, Frutov666, TYK Rage, Darren Radcliffe, Silent Cartographer, JBM Gaming, and Auto Dips. Am I saying that right? I think you're still here. Virtual Gaming 21, Red Tiger, Raphael La Libertaire, Hey, Ushos, Prestige Promotions, Jake's Trucking and Gaming, Wilbs, Knights Hinting Peter, Pizza Guy, Ultra Productions, Lisa Anderson 2024, Jeff Ward, and Feffy. Okay, they're all done, so we can focus on driving, and I don't have to worry about forgetting.
Found a load of corn that's going to Ontario,
Okay.
but it's pictured as doubles. I don't know if that would affect.
Are you looking on cargo market or external
no,
market?
external contracts.
Okay, can try cargo market. Willie. That's great, Edmund. I have not been to that one yet. I did hear about it. It's on my to-do list. So I'm looking forward to that. So, lucky recipients are Edmund Bouchard, Crew Dragon, Doc Gambino, Greg Ulray, and Hauling 5-Ton and BC Adventures. Congratulations to the lucky recipients. And thank you, Willie.
There is one, a load of corn from here going to Ontario on the external market.
Cargo market. We're looking for cargo market. If we have, if we're going to do the same type of load, we want to go on cargo market because we might have a chance of doing a dynamic loading.
Well, there wasn't anything from here
Okay,
going
because if
over there.
okay, that's fine. Then we should do that. It's just that means we have to dismiss our current trailers. Eugene Kleiss Brunswick, Train Fan Farm Lover. Oh my goodness, that's a big long name. Welcome to the stream, Eugene. Did you just blinked out of existence momentarily?
Yeah, because I booked the load. It didn't have me dismiss.
Not till you get there. On the other hand, I can use my trailer. Picking up here, going to General Mills in Ontario. Wayne, I'm not following you completely. I think I understand what you're saying. Can you play it? How can I do the job? Because, like I was saying, I have the trailer, but it's every time that I do the job, it does not work for me. It depends also on where you're picking up. Like we're picking up here, and we're not going to have dynamic loading. I'm picking up right over there. Morning, Thor. I can't explain it without seeing what you're doing, Wayne. All I can do is show you, like I did earlier, how we did it. Now here, we're picking up a load of corn here, and it's not going to be dynamic. So you also have to go to a place like we did earlier back in Boise that has the overhead grain hopper that can dump into your trailer. I don't think I'm going to be able to drive forward. I think it's going to stop me right about here. Oh, it's letting me go forward. Well, happy birthday, Joshua. Well, there's really nothing I can show you on a map. You just have to go to a shipper that has that capability. With a trailer, it doesn't have to be this exact trailer, but it has to be a trailer like this that you own that works for the load. You can also do it with logs and maybe timber or some stuff. So dynamic loading doesn't work at a place like this. Now we went to a company called Cargill, but that's not its name in the base game. It's only called that because of a mod that we have installed. The mod is real companies, but that's not the triggering factor. That's just it's that particular type of shipper. Doesn't matter what it's called.
Liati says, is there a site where you can get different trailers and trucks?
A site? Steam. Well, yeah, you can get mods, but I mean, there's a whole lot of trucks and trailers in the game. You want to be careful with modded trucks and trailers, but a lot of people use them. What you see here is not modded except for the skins. So Wayne, I just got loaded with corn and there's no dynamic loading here, as I said. £55,000 of corn. That's funny. I see your headlights, the light on the ground from your headlights, but I don't see you. You must be getting loaded. So Wayne, I'm gonna go zoom back into Boise, and we're headed for Ontario. I don't even know what kind of place this is. General Mills. We might get a dynamic loading opportunity there, unloading possibly. But if you look at Boise in your game, this is the Cargill place we loaded at earlier using dynamic loading. If you don't have the real company's mod or any other mod that names it something differently, it will have a different name. So, but that's the location. We got dynamic loading there, and those types of places are all over the map. You didn't just harvest corn, did you, Thor? Ace's Dumb Criminals is back. Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. So, I'm going to flash the time. I am going to need to probably stop and get fuel along the way. Well, we got that truck stop in Baker City. Actually, I can get all the way to make delivery. Because there's a truck stop right next to where we got to deliver. I can go there after. How's mods ATS? I wouldn't use. I would avoid, if you're not used to dealing with mods, I would avoid anything other than Steam. If that's what you're asking. Last month. Okay. Oh, I'm flashing the time. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's rock. If you're ready. I guess I should say, let's roll. I got a red. Hey, Shorty, thanks for the coffee. Yep, everything the Pilot Bro just said. There's a lot of sketchy mods out there, and sometimes they're stolen. And they might have viruses embedded within them. Don't let your system get hijacked. Stick with Steam or reputable mod makers. And if you don't know who the reputable mod makers are, stick to Steam. The Lurrch, while we were rolling down the hill back there, I was yakking away about my genealogy. Did you have anything that you had meant to ask while we were rolling down? Are you muted?
How about some geographical facts?
Oh, well, Taz helped us out. I don't have any real geological facts. It's a hill.
Not geological, geographical.
Geographical, whatever. Yeah, I'm not a geologist, so. Millions of years ago, the Earth pushed that hill up. Now we got a road on it.
Green.
Green. Man. I thought I was headed for another red. Oh, you know what? This profile's never even been into that scale.
Nope, mine hasn't either. Again, we can go up and down the hill.
Yeah, that's it. You go up, you go down. I've been up that hill, going the direction we're going now. I've been up that hill with heavy loads, and I've been up that hill with extremely light loads. I prefer the light loads going up and down because you don't have to use much in the way of engine braking when you're light. Oh, I'm getting brake checked back here. Of course he's speeding up now. And by the way, for the record, that way station, it's a port of entry is what it is. That really exists there in that location in real life. The crazy thing is, on the other side of the river, there is a port of entry for Oregon in real life, but not in the game. And what I hated about it in real life is that I got pulled in every time.
Be on the left side.
Well, after dodging much traffic, I am finally caught up to you.
I see that.
Where do you have a video? Whoops. What are you asking about, Wayne? A video of what? Oh.
On his channel. Or, oh, what are you talking about? Video of what?
That's what I'm asking. Ooh. I'm slowing down after watching you lean in that corner.
Yeah, and I had even turned off the cruise.
Yeah. Your whole when you hit that turn, your whole trailer tipped to one side. You didn't come off the wheels or anything, but it looked kind of scary. So this is, I'm moving over. This is cabbage we're going up, and normally truck. Yes, you are tipping, leaning, not tipping. So this right lane is for trucks, especially slow trucks. Although I would say that I have been in with a light load, and I've been in that middle lane passing other drivers. Yeah, you're getting passed on the right, Lurrch. How many ponies you got into that hood?
I'm just taking it easy, as you said. I've been leaning. I was only doing 35 as you were passing.
So do you see my trailer leaning now?
No?
In the curves, I mean. Well, I'm not going too fast. But I am definitely having to use my steering wheel. Right lane ends.
You just went off the road on my screen.
Did I?
Yeah. It slid off.
Oh, that's because
Yeah,
I just
it
got
says you
disconnected.
disconnected.
Yep.
I will pull over here.
Well, that ain't cool. It happens. Matt Walter, welcome to the stream. Let's see. And I'm back in.
My screen, that's a green box that just went past me.
Yeah. You're missing that mud. That's the one we use for the truck hunt. Now this particular stretch here.
Stop traffic.
Say stopped? Oh.
Yeah. It's an AI incident.
Now, this particular stretch of road going downhill, if you got to manage your speed, because even though it's not steep, there's a sharp curve up ahead, or should I say, series of curves,
As
the sign says. Yeah, it's like that in real life. Ooh, that guy hit you?
I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Or feel anything.
It was this pickup truck I'm passing. It looked like he hit the left rear side of your trailer, but I couldn't tell for sure. Come on, copper out the way. There's also a scale coming up on the right. And that's really there too. Yeah, this whole stretch of road's pretty accurate. Even though it's truncated, it's still pretty accurate. I got a red. Because of course I did.
No, I don't have to stop. I'll just pull on.
You sure it's my Cascadia, Tez? I think TK's got one. Out here wreaking havoc.
Might want to stop for a coffee before we deliver. I'm showing 12 minutes of time available real time. Be getting there in 6 minutes.
I got 3 hours left and less than 2 hours to deliver, but yeah, we can do that. So there's a truck stop right there just before delivery, or you got Baker City coming up. But either way, if we stop, I'm going to get fuel just because I'm getting low.
Still over half.
I have 62 gallons left. I still have enough to get to make delivery. Yeah, I've fallen behind because of traffic.
Right by the delivery.
Taz, that's probably TK's. You can tell by the dragon on the top of the sleeper. Yeah, right on your tail. Did it? Okay. Well, I stand corrected then, because TK's doesn't have that. He does have another quote on the side. Just one more thing.
Yep.
I'm coasting at close to 70, so I'm just gonna ease over in the left lane and let it slow down naturally.
I've got the cruise right at 65 because that's as fast as it's going.
Yeah, that's where mine is too, but I picked up speed coming down a hill. I just got a yawn. Now, if you see Lurch's trailer jerking back and forth, that's purely latency between us, between him and the server, or me and the server, or both.
There's my yawn.
Ooh.
You almost hit that sign.
Yeah, I was reading chat. It's amazing how much you can drift into the scenery when you're not paying attention.
Exiting here.
Oh, I got a red bed. Yeah, I'll get fuel after. Wait, is there a sleep trigger back there?
Yeah, but these are pull-in spots. They're
Oh,
gotta back out.
oh. Could have got I got a sleep trigger back on the curb, I think. Or maybe it's just this. Woo wee. Had to go back in time to double check and confirm it was TK. Forgot he added that quote on the side of his in almost the same font as yours. It probably is the same font. Wow, Adam, you're doing a lot of driving. I it's actually back this way, but I think you can get there from where you are.
Yeah.
It's strange because this road exists here just like this in real life, but as far as I know, that facility up ahead is not there. Although it could be new. Man, some of these AI drivers, they just zoom right out in front of you. Desiree Mark Solijan, welcome to the stream. I hope I got that right. Or should I say welcome back to the stream? No, Willie, I'll get fuel after because it's just right down the street. This stream is taking a little long. Well, it's not taking too long, but I mean, I was hoping we'd have time to do a little something else. So I'll just get it after. Adam, which mod is that? One pull up. Oh, that's a Swifty.
What?
You hit the barrier, the concrete Jersey wall in front of you. I just had to get that dig in. Or those digs in. I'm gonna cross in front of you. I assume you're all lined up and won't have to pull up again. I don't want to have to count it again.
Two pull-ups.
Seriously? I thought you were lined up.
That was a little off.
Oh, the mod with I don't know what that one is, Adam. That's okay though. Well, Bugwash is suggesting it's because you're under pressure, you might do 47 pull-ups.
Nope.
I should, if I do this right, I should only have to do one pull-up, but we'll see. That's annoying. Well, clearly, Adam, you did not see that video. I think Pugwash was exaggerating, but it was a lot of pull-ups that day.
He says, "Oh no, it's not."
It's all relative. The next convoy we did, we were in Euro Truck, and he did an even harder one, and he nailed it. I don't know how many. I think he did what, maybe 1 or 2 pull-ups, if any. You can't see. We can't see each other. Like, I can't see Lurrch other than his truck. But I'll bet Pugwash had a look of determination on his face. Oh, there was my 1 pull-up. Am I going to be able to do that? No, I got to do another pull-up. Dang it. At least I won't smash into the Jersey barrier. See, got a couple of feet of air. Okay, 2 pull-ups.
Funny is, it was either you or Pugwash that had said it's a good thing Lurch is not here to do the count. But I was there. I was watching.
Were you? Oh, you were watching?
Yeah.
But you weren't in the convoy, though. I don't think. I don't know. It's been a while.
I was watching one of the pond hopping convoys.
Yeah.
He said that, and then I unmuted. I said, "Who said I'm not?" And then I did my.
Oh, that's right.
47.
If you miss the line more than you keep doing it until you get it. Sometimes it happens. All right, I want to get over there to the truck stop, or we could line up right there where you are. Wrap it up here, and I can get fuel later. Actually, let's pull out here. Adam, the closest truck stop is right there. Just a couple 100 yards away. I'm glad we got a chance to run with these hopper trailers. I kind of like these. We don't do this often enough. Actually, let me get a picture from this side. See if I can move that shadow around. There we go. Can you pull up about another foot? Give or take. He lurched forward. That should work. Yeah, you and me both, Pugwash. I'm tired today. Man, tired a couple days. Going to bed early, waking up early. That's just not okay. Is what it is. Well, Lurch, I'm glad we got a chance to convoy. It seems to me the last time you and I convoyed alone, and it wasn't in a stream, but I did I recorded part of it. I recorded the end of it. The Alaska one. Oh my God.
But it
That
ended up
was,
like vertically.
yeah. Yeah. There was
That,
a
that
glitch in the
delivery spot was
matrix.
bugged. Yeah.
Yep. It was funny though. I delivered first and bad things happened to me. So I decided when we both had the same delivery spot, so I decided that since he was going to have to deliver also, I'd set up OBS to record it, and it was hilarious. Ding, 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 ding. That's a direct quote from Lurch, by
Yeah.
the way.
I can't see anything yet, but all I hear is a bunch of ding, 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 ding.
Meanwhile, I'm looking at him, and his truck is up in the air like this, and his trailer is buried in the ground. Yeah, that video is, I'm pretty sure that's out on the channel.
As a short, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness, I'm tired. Stop it, Pugwash. You're making me yawn. It's all your fault. All your fault. Yeah. These are cool trailers. Okay, everyone, we're going to call it a night. Thanks for being here. Let me switch out of this and go to that. And there's Dr. Jones and Tasmavide. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks for the gifted memberships and the coffees. Love them coffees. Thanks to Lurch for being here, being able to make it. And yes, remember to hit that like button on your way out the door. So, and if you're watching this later, and if you haven't already subscribed, hit that like button and hit the subscribe, and you'll be able to see more silly stuff like this. Take care, everybody.